Hey everyone, so just in a follow up on the Anthony Joshua fight against Jermaine Franklin. I'm happy for Joshua. I really like him as a person. I haven't met him the last time I met him was 2000, let me see, January, February, March. It would have been March 2013. I actually ran into him in a shop, believe it or not. It was not long after I sparred Tyson Fury. So I've sparred Tyson Fury on two different occasions. Yeah, noisy ambulance. I hope they sort out whatever situation it is. I have sparred Tyson Fury on two different occasions. I've never sparred Tyson. I've sparred Tyson on two different occasions. I've never sparred Anthony Joshua. I've almost sparred him, but I've never actually physically sparred Anthony Joshua. That's going to come at some point this year. Obviously the plan is to represent Eritrea in the Olympics, so I understand it's going to be very difficult to win. I realise that, but I want to do something with my life, 32 now. I've definitely underachieved in life, but that's just the reality of life. You make mistakes in life and it doesn't bother me. But yeah, the plan is obviously, if things go well for me in Eritrea when I go back in May, it'll be, I'll be able to get Anthony to spar me. So I really like the guy. As I say, bumped into him last time was March 2013. I haven't seen him since then. I met him recently and the guy instantly recognised me. So, if you look at the four big British heavyweights, Fury, David Price, David Haye and Joshua, all of them recognised me straight away, even though I hadn't seen them in at least 6-7 years. So look, I like the guy, but I've got to be objective and I've got to be honest. When I look at that fight, when they're talking about, you got Eddie Hearn putting all this pressure on him, saying we want Tyson Fury next and so on. I just don't. He's not. Say he fights them next. I'm not saying he can never beat these guys. It's not impossible. You never know. If you look at heavyweight boxing history, it has its ups and downs. Evander Holyfield, he looked bad in some of his fights. I think was it Burt Cooper, and he looked bad against Burt Cooper and some of these guys. And then he went on to fight Mike Tyson. A lot of people thought he'd lose, and he beat Mike Tyson. Same with Muhammad Ali, he didn't look too good in certain fights. Then he went and knocked out George Foreman. So it's not impossible for Joshua to beat Wilder and Fury, but I wouldn't fight them next. Stop putting pressure on him. He's not, in his next fight, nah. Don't see him beating Fury, don't see him beating Wilder. It's not impossible, but those are bad fights to take, really. And then this is the problem, where you have a lot of people in this sport that are not the ones fighting. They put unrealistic pressure on these fighters. Yeah, I don't see him beating these guys. Definitely not in his next fight. He's holding back too much. I know what it's like. I've been there, done that. I've sparred a lot of people. I've had a few fights. And, so I'm not trying to compare myself to him in terms of achievement, but, I've got experience. I can speak about my own personal experience. And obviously when you get in the ring with certain people, then, you may be cautious, you may hold back, and he's holding back. This is not the same Anthony Joshua anymore. The Anthony Joshua that knocked out Dillian Whyte, that guy was better than he is now. And that guy would knock out Jermaine Franklin, no question. He'd blast him out. Let me pick my words carefully. I don't want to be disrespectful to Franklin. But, someone like Franklin, Joshua would be too good for him. He'd knock him out, and, it doesn't mean Franklin's a bad fighter, but, sometimes someone just may be too much for you. So, all the best to Franklin. I wish him well. I wish Joshua well. And when I spar Joshua later this year, I'll talk to him and, I'll give him my advice, and I'll look at helping him out, giving him my own personal sparring, because over the years I've sparred a lot of different people, so I bring a lot to the table that I can help Joshua with, and good luck. But I wouldn't fight if I was him. Don't fight Fury and Wilder next. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. But anyway, take care everyone, thanks for watching, good luck, and I wish you all well, and I've got plenty of sparring planned this year. Take care.